Hello. In our Alma 401 class today, we're going to learn more about resource management in Alma. We're going to learn about the indexing options available and the configuration options related to indexing. I'm going to move to Alma, and from my Alma menu, I'm going to go to Repository Search. Now, when I search the repository, I have the option of defining what area of the repository that I wish to search. So, for example, I might wish to search all titles, or physical titles, electronic, or digital titles. And when I choose a particular search option, I will have indexing options related to that search option. So when I search for all titles, we can see that I have the option of being able to search by keywords, titles, creators, names, etc. And I can scroll down here so we can get an idea of the indexing options available. If I change my search option to only search electronic titles, we will see that the indexing option changes to include elements related to searching electronic titles. So we can see, for example, the option of searching by electronic collection name, by authentication note, and other elements related to searching this particular area of the repository. I'm going to move to the advanced search option, and I'm going to choose to search for physical titles, and I'm going to add indexing conditions so that I can create an advanced search query. When I do this, we can see that we have the option of adding conditions from the bibliographic record, the holding record, and the physical item record. And if I scroll down, we can see that we have very, very generous indexing options. Almost all the fields in these records can be indexed. So you can see all the chronology and the enumeration fields on the physical item, note fields on the bibliographic record, all are indexed. I'm going to move now, though, to the Resource Configuration menu to show you some of the configuration options related to indexing. We'll look at the Search Indexes option, and we will see here that we have a list of all the fields that are indexed in all the different types of records. So we can see, for example, the first index list that we have here is for the accession number, and the object type is telling me that it is coming from the holding record. And I can scroll down and I can see, for example, fields that are coming from authority records, fields that are coming from the bibliographic record, from the item record, and we have a long list of fields. We can see also that we have local fields. All the 900 fields are indexed as well, or can be indexed as well. If I come back to the top of my list, let's have a look at the columns of information so that we can understand what can be configured here. First of all, we can define whether an index is enabled or not. So if, for example, at my library I do not use medical subject headings, MESH, I can just come to that particular index option and deactivate the enabled check mark. If I move along the list, we can see that we have definitions relating to whether this index displays for simple searching and for advanced searching. And in a very simple manner, if I want to modify that, I can just click on the Customize button to say whether I want something to be activated or not activated in either of these search options. And then finally, we have the index order display here. And we can change the display of the order by putting a smaller number in the index order. So the lower the number, the higher it will appear in the index list. And then if I just wanted to display alphabetically, I can just put in, for example, a very high number, for example 1000, so that it will display towards the bottom of my indexing list. This concludes our brief overview of indexing options in Alma.